We are eating everything in Toy Story Land
to show you what's worth snacking on and what maybe is not worth snacking on.
I'm hungry. Let's get going.
Alrighty, for our Eat Everything today, we are mainly hanging out here at Woody's Lunchbox. This is the quick service here in Toy Story Land, and outside of their brand new dining option, the Rodeo Roundup Barbecue, this is the only place you're going to be able to eat here in Toy Story Land. So we're going to hang out here for a while.
We also do recommend using mobile order here at Woody's Lunchbox. It is a very popular quick service restaurant in all of Hollywood studios. So sometimes you have to think ahead of time, and way before lunchtime, you might need to go into the app to go ahead and pre-order your lunch hours before you're ready to eat it, just because it is so popular and it will fill up. So if you do want to eat here, just keep that in mind. You might have to order ahead of time. Also, like with any Eat Everything, we are only doing quick service items, and we are only doing items that are here full time. So nothing seasonal, so we can't have the seasonal lunchbox tart. We're not doing Roundup Rodeo Barbecue because that is a table service, but if you want to see that food, we already have a review up on the site from the day it opened, so go check that out. But today we are just doing the regular menu from Woody's Lunchbox, which, if you don't know this about me, I used to work at Woody's Lunchbox, so I'm so excited to eat all of this food.
She said she's going to teach me how to make the Woody's grown-up lemonade at home.
I know how to make all of this.
So first here we have the kids' breakfast bowl. It's potato barrels smothered with smoked biscuit country gravy, scrambled eggs, and a sprinkle of green onions. And it does come with a side of cuties or potato barrels. And then up here is the barbecue brisket melt. It's shredded smoked brisket with pickles and tangy barbecue sauce with melted cheddar cheese and Monterey Jack. And then it also comes with a little side of tater tots. So you actually can get a side of tater tots or soup with any of these sandwiches. We got the kids grilled cheese, so it kind of counts as, you know, all of the grilled cheese since we got the kid one, and since it's the kid one, it does come with a cutie and also with potato barrels and a water or a drink. Then here we have the plant-based tacos. It comes with plant-based chili, plant-based cheese, green onions, and corn chips, and then also plant-based sour cream. And there's actually 2 plant-based items today. So we also got over here the plant-based toasted cheddar sandwich with melted cheddar, cheddar cheese on toasted sourdough bread. So there's 2 plant-based options here. Alrighty, then back here we have the regular tacos, like the famous tacos. It's potato barrels coated with beef and bean chili, shredded cheese, and a signature queso with tomatoes and corn chips with sour cream and a sprinkle of green onions on top. Alright, so here we have the famous raspberry lunchbox tart. It is a raspberry marmalade stuffed pastry that's coated with strawberry fondant and crispy pearls. So we got 2 specialty drinks here. The first one we got is the frozen Mystic Coral Punch that is Powerade with Mountain Berry Blast and flavors of lemon, lime, and tangerine. This one is kid friendly. Thank you, Vanna. And then over here we got something a little bit more adult. It's the grown-up lemonade. It's cherry vodka, Minute Maid premium lemonade, and black cherry puree.
Okay, to start us off this morning, I'm going to go in with the raspberry tart. Figured we go with a little breakfast item first, since we're kind of eating everything. Here you go. Honesty hour.
Oh, already?
Yeah. Well, I was telling Fry, literally on the walk over here, I'm not kind of over the tarts. I just don't really like them that much. I don't know if it's because we've had this for a minute and it's kind of had the chance to warm up. This is so nice. Normally the lunchbox tarts are a little bit, you can tell if they're a little bit stale or if they've been in the refrigerator or something for a little while. This is so soft and like decadent. The raspberry is so nice and sweet and actually a little bit tart. And then the strawberry fondant on top is so sweet that it kind of cuts through that tartness. But the pastry itself is so crumbly and soft. This is great. This is the best lunchbox tart I've had in a minute. And I would tell you guys if it was gross, because that's kind of what we do. You know, we like to tell you the truth. I actually really like it. Now, I will say, though, I have had bad lunchbox tart experiences. So if you don't want that, you know, be aware. For my lunchbox tart, I think I'm gonna have to give this one a Bo Peep. It's very cute, it's sweet, it's pink. So I think it lands. It's a Bo Peep, no question. All right, and I'm going to try the kids' breakfast bowl. I will say, you can get this as an adult size. But the kid size is perfect for breakfast. The adult can be too much. I agree. So we've got potato barrel, egg, and gravy, and green onions. So let's try it. This is really, really good. I think this is a great breakfast option that not a lot of people know about or talk about. The eggs, if you're a person who doesn't like the taste of like boxed eggs, you know, like these aren't home cooked eggs, if you know what I mean. Like, they're theme park eggs. They're not the best.
A little rubbery?
They're a little rubbery, but I think they're very good. Potato barrels are great. And the gravy actually is smoked brisket gravy, which is very, very nice. You can taste that brisket in the gravy. So that's a little plus up from regular gravy. I think this is great. The portion size is great. I would recommend the kids because you're gonna be running around studios all day and you're gonna wanna snack all day long. So like get the little breakfast and then keep snacking. Love the addition of the green onions. I think it's great. I love this breakfast. The kids' breakfast bowl is, I'm gonna give it a Wheezy because Wheezy's cute. He's kind of small.
He's for kids.
Kind of. He's a kid toy. And it's fun.
Alrighty, so next up, I'm gonna go ahead and try the grown-ups lemonade. Cheers. There's a reason this is one of my favorites. This is a really nice carbonated but sweet adult drink. It has a nice like tart flavor from the cherry, but it's of course very sweet because it is lemonade based. And then there's a good carbonation. It kind of weirdly reminds me of like a cherry Sprite, but a little bit sweeter. It's really good. Personally, I think it's a great way to cool off, especially during the hot days. And it's a nice consistent drink as well, so you always know what you're gonna get. This is a favorite for me in Hollywood Studios. I personally think this has to be a Jessie. It's fun, it's bubbly, it really packs a punch, and it makes the story better.
I am trying the Mystic Portal Punch, which is the kid-friendly, non-alcoholic fun drink here. It is super fun. You can also get it in a souvenir sipper, which is like an alien and super cute. But I already know that I love this, but let's try it again. It's very good. It's very sweet. When you first get it, it's more of a slushy consistency. Ours has melted a little bit because it's very hot today in Hollywood Studios, and it's not even like, I mean, it's still breakfast time.
Literally 10:30.
It's 10:30 and it's so hot, but this is very refreshing, very sweet. I love it. Ranking for Mystic Portal Punch, obviously the aliens.
Yeah, there's no question.
That's why it's amazing, because their attraction is also amazing. I'll tell you how to make it. It is literally 1 part blue Powerade, 1 part yellow Powerade, and then tangerine Monin syrup. That's all it is. I made hundreds of batches. So
She's spilling secrets. Hi. She also taught me how to make a Ronto wrap. It's my favorite thing she does.
if you want a coffee with your breakfast, they do have that here. They have hot Joffrey's coffee, but they do not have iced coffee. And I want you guys to know, we've been here 2 hours. Yeah. We got here a little bit early, you know, doing some other stuff. I'm pouring sweat. She's drinking a hot coffee right now.
You don't understand.
It's so warm.
I need my coffee.
She does, but there's a Joffrey's right over here. But I appreciate that you can get it here as well. So I just wanted to clown you because it's so hot.
There are more people like me out there.
Yeah, it's everyone I know. It's just, I'm different. It's not a positive thing.
I feel like it's one of those things where like, I'm an old soul. I need my hot coffee.
We say that she's the baby, but she is an old soul. Next, I'm trying the brisket melt. I love this sandwich. When I worked here on my DCP, which I don't know if you know this, but we overlapped when we were here on our DCPs, and we did not know it, obviously, until this year.
We worked in the same park.
But we literally worked in the same park at the same time. Small world. But this is what I would eat in literally the middle of July on the hottest day. And I normally get soup with it.
I would too.
So I make fun of you for your coffee, but I love soup in the summer. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not having this more. This brisket is so sweet and juicy. It like melts in your mouth, and then the back of it, where they've cooked it, has like a really nice caramelization kind of on the bottom. And then there is also bread and butter pickles on it to add to the sweetness. But then the 2 cheeses melted down add a really nice, sharp, savory element to it. This is so good. It's so filling. It's very hearty, but this is delicious. We have a lot to taste, but this is my favorite thing here over tachos. But I also love bread and butter pickles.
I need to eat it again.
You want some?
Yeah.
We have half.
I know.
Also, all of the sandwiches do come pre-sliced, which I think is very important, and I enjoy it.
An adult sandwich, you get 2 slices. Kid sandwich, you just get 1.
So good. It's so good. I think the brisket melt is woody. It's the best of the best. It's the leader of the group. Yep. No one's touching it. You would think tachos would be. No. I would tell you this is woody.
I think I agree. cowboy. Cowboys eat brisket.
All right, next up, I will be trying the famous tachos, which is potato barrels, aka tater tots, with beef and bean chili, shredded cheese, signature queso with tomatoes, and corn chips, aka Fritos, with sour cream and a little bit of green onions on top. I think this is a really fun thing to get at a theme park. I think it's a little different than chicken tenders or burger. However, it is something that I can make at home. You know, it's not something super special, but it is super fun. It's super themed. The adult portion will easily fill me up. This is shareable for me because I can't eat one all by myself. I do like the brisket sandwich more, but tachos are amazing.
Sorry, I feel so passionately about the brisket.
It's amazing. It's a good sandwich.
Now, my ranking for tachos, I'm gonna go with Buzz Lightyear. He's very popular. He's loved by many, but in our opinion, he's not the leader of the pack. That's the brisket sandwich. That goes to Woody.
Alrighty, so I get the pleasure of trying our other kids item today, which is the 4-cheese grilled cheese for the children's. So it's actually a 3-cheese grilled cheese. It is provolone, cheddar, and American. I really like this. I don't know if there is any, but I'm getting a nice little garlic atmosphere here. And then the cheese is nice and melty. It's a great size. It's only half since it's a kid portion, but I'm very pleased with this. It's simple. It's a grilled cheese. It's not overly special, but if you want a decent grilled cheese or your kiddo only eats grilled cheeses, this is a good one. I will say if I had to rank it, you know, based on a Toy Story character, I'd probably give it Rex. Yeah, I'd give it Rex. It's nice, it's simple, it's sweet, you want to hug it. So I'm gonna give it a Rex.
Do you see that girl over there? She looks really familiar.
I think I know her.
Do you know her?
Would you guys know this girl? Let's see.
I could sense you guys were over here. You could just tell? I could feel it in my bones.
What is it, all the food?
No, I was just sensing you guys, but the food's a nice surprise.
Well, that's fair. We have some. Do you want to try some stuff?
Sure.
Well, take a seat.
All right, I'm here to help, and they kindly sent me the vegan options and the turkey sandwich. Everyone knows these are the most exciting items here at...
She gets sick. This was thought out when it was discussed that she might join us. She can't handle it.
We did it for you. I do get sick. I will say, listen, the plant-based options aren't just for if you don't eat meat. They're also for if you can't tolerate dairy very well. Who could that be?
What? What do that?
Am I still sick from when we all ate ice cream together last night?
Yes.
No. Why would you say that?
Yes.
I'm gonna try this turkey sandwich though, which is not vegan. I'm trying it dipped in the tomato soup for a comprehensive review. I'm gonna be honest with you, that kind of slapped.
Really?
That was like maybe the
I love the tomato soup here.
This dipped in the tomato soup was really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna dip it.
This is a pretty basic turkey sandwich, but a good basic turkey sandwich. Could you make this at home? Yes. Very thick pieces of turkey, mayonnaise, tomato, lettuce, and a nice like bread that has seeds in it, so that's off-putting you probably don't want that. And honestly, I really appreciate this as someone who's like in the theme parks a lot and does tend to get tired of theme park food. If you are like, all I want is something that doesn't taste like theme park food, then this could be a good one to go for when you're here. Otherwise, it is pretty basic. There's a lot of more exciting stuff, and maybe I wouldn't get this. I've got my character for the turkey sandwich.
Let's see if she can handle this.
This turkey sandwich is a Green Army man. Because it's super fun.
It is.
I'm very pro Green. I'm very pro Green Army man.
Okay.
But there are times it doesn't. You can get them anywhere.
Oh, you did good. You did good. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, now for the vegan options. All right, we've got a plant-based grilled cheese and we have the plant-based tachos. I'm interested. A lot of plant-based cheese happening here. I'm going for the tachos first. I actually have had the plant-based offerings here before, and I would choose them if I was being smart about my stomach. I'm not typically. Honestly, I think the plant-based tachos are downright good. They're not as cheesy, but they kind of have more of like the chili itself has more of like it's a more bean forward taste, but it honestly still kind of tastes like a meat chili. It has a nice little spice to it. The whole thing tastes a lot lighter because it's not covered in a cheese sauce. There's just shredded cheese on there. So I think it's a little bit easier to eat and to stomach. if tachos were on your list and you really want to try them, but you just can't stomach something heavy, maybe consider going for the plant-based tachos. They're obviously still fried, they still have the Fritos and stuff, but that could be a good way to still try this iconic snack without like making your stomach hurt. For me, I can't tolerate a lot of dairy, so this is a great option because I don't know if I'm just weird, but I can't taste the difference between the sour cream. And I think as a vegan option, totally awesome. I choose some of the plant-based options in Disney World regularly. I know Breedlove likes these. They're just a pretty good like dupe for tachos. I enjoy them. I would say that I'm gonna give these a ham because ham is a piggy bank. And I'm sure that coins upset his stomach. Like dairy upsets mine. Also, it's funny to make a vegan dish ham. And I'm going for the plant-based grilled cheese. You can see that the cheese looks a little uncheese-like. Texturally, it's not very cheese-like. Let's pull it apart and see what it looks like. Ready for the cheese pool? The vegan cheese pool?
Vegan cheese pool. I'm sorry.
Well, let's give it a try. Hands down, if you're a vegan who's used to vegan cheese and you want a grilled cheese, this is a good one. My biggest complaint with it is that it doesn't have the butter. Like as a dairy eater, I like miss the butter on this. The cheese itself, I think, tastes relatively similar to real cheese. You can obviously taste a little bit of a difference. Honestly, the biggest difference to me is textural, and you can taste like a little difference from like regular American grilled cheese, but as far as I know, this might just be like a weird European cheese. You know what I mean? I don't like doing this with the peanut gallery. This is not one that I would ever order if you do eat regular cheese. However, if you're a vegan who's craving a grilled cheese, this is a good vegan grilled cheese. I can stand by it. I've had other vegan grilled cheeses that were not this good. I've had other vegan cheeses in Disney World that were not this good. Like the one on the Pinocchio's Pizza, that one is horrifying. So if you really want a grilled cheese, this is a good vegan one. I'm gonna give this one forky because I think it gets a bad rep. A lot of people think that you just should never have a vegan grilled cheese, but actually, there's value there. All right, I came, I turkeyed, I vegan.
And she's just gonna go?
Okay.
She just left.
I mean, she's Quincy. She can do that.
That's fine, actually. I mean, I would hate that she left, but I too would come eat and leave.
Yeah.
That's fair. Alrighty, we've eaten everything in Toy Story Land.
Yes.
How do you feel?
I feel full.
I feel full.
First off.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love Woody's Lunchbox. I've loved it. You know, I'm a little biased because I work there, but I think it has a lot of great options, and it's a good picky eater option as well.
Yeah, I think it's really good, it's really tasty, and I also think it's really consistent, which is important. If you know you like it, you know you're gonna get the same thing every time. And who doesn't love a grown-up lemonade?
Honestly.
Overall, I'm pleased. I would highly recommend everything we got today, and I know that I eat it when I'm here for fun, so maybe you should too.
If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe.
Now go watch Quincy and I eat everything in Magic Kingdom's Fantasyland. I'll see you there.